Morning, good morning, good morning. So I will order city pizza. Can't do that right now though. But good, that's good to know. Good little piece of plot right there. That's good to know. Good to check out. Maybe next time after my fast, since I since I'm fasting. Actually, what they sell? Subs. I gotta look at the menu. Take a look at the menu when I come back. But figured out figured out since I started early. Started early, finished up a little earlier. A little early, right? I said earlier. Finished up a little early. Figured I'd come on, give you all a double dose of me before I punch out. Let's see what time it is. I'm gonna walk a little bit, get exercise. I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone, right? So I'm gonna do a little walking. Cause I can't punch out until 12 Eastern time, right? So I'm gonna do a little walking, do a little walking, do a little talking, and then or my aunt grandma used to say, or after that, it should be time. Should be time. Maybe I walk. Maybe I walk again later on. Later on too. I don't know. We'll see. But if I get this in now, that'll be. If I get 30 minutes now, that'll be that'll be like an hour and some change that I walked today. So that's good. That's good to start. You start off your Monday, right? Then go home and do some reading. Do some reading. Like I said before, we reading the Slight Edge. Slight Edge, which is a great book. Great book. It's a great book. So I know a lot of people this time of day, a lot of people at work, but you know, I'm at work too. I'm at work too. So I figured I'd come on and do my walk, even though I might go again. I might go live again since I know that. But either way, you know, as long as it's recorded, as long as I record it now, you know, people can see it later. So either way, I should have gone on the other side because traffic coming this way is kind of busy. I mean, traffic going that way, going north is kind of busy. So going south is kind of slow because people are not really coming this way. For some reason, they don't come that way. So at least during this time of day. So I'm just walking. You know, how's everybody? I hope everybody's having a great day on purpose. You know, I'm getting these steps in, like I said early this morning. Getting these steps in. The trucker's day. I had 8 stops. Hi, good morning. I had 8 stops, and 2 of them got canceled one of them got canceled because but it's two of the same customer. But they got canceled because they hadn't. Well, no, that's right. I'm saying it right. One, they couldn't find the order. It was a bag of concrete, and the guy was like, you know, I texted him. Good morning. I texted him when I arrived there, and I looked at how far he was from my location, and so I texted him and told him, hey man, good morning. I called him, he didn't pick up, right? So I called him. And I called him, he didn't pick up, so I just told him that you know, I told him that when I would be there, texted him when I would be there, and so he didn't respond. He didn't respond till I got like at the other stop, and so he said, "Hey, you make it there yet?" And I'm like, "No, they couldn't find the order." They said, "But you told me that it was on the back of your truck." I said, "I never said it was on the back of my truck. I said, I told you that I was en route, but they couldn't find it. So they ended up, or they ended up getting canceled. But anyway, he was telling me that if there's any way that I can get it to him, then he would love that. But it couldn't work out like that. So I can't make the store pick something or pull something. You know, so hopefully, I told him best scenario is that he'll get it tomorrow. He'll get it He'll get it tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. But all these gnats. I'm gonna turn around. All these gnats. It's a lot of gnats. Here in Sunnyside, Florida. Where's everybody from? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? Everybody doing okay today, this morning? Hope everybody having a great, blessed day. Hope you get your steps in for the day, get your exercise in. It don't gotta be, it could be swimming, whatever it is, whatever it may be. Hope you're getting it in. Like I said, I walked early this morning. Well, not early. It's not too early because I said I was gonna start earlier than that, but I didn't because I overslept. I overslept, man. Oh, I couldn't believe I was. It's my phone. I ain't gonna put it on my phone because I did wake up at a certain time. I just laid back down and went to sleep, but not my phone's fault. It's my fault because I laid back down. You know, sometimes you can't switch the blame. Can't switch the blame on nobody. Put the blame on yourself because I don't want to lay it back down, right? But either way, I got to work a little early, so I decided to, instead of just like playing on the phone, playing on my hey, I text you, check your phone, you see I'm live. Anyway, but yeah, anyway, so I got here, instead of me like doing something non-productive, I figured I'd get some of my steps in, get my walking in. So I walked some early this morning too. So I'm gonna walk down here because I can't push out till 12 o'clock, right? So I finished my route a little early. So I said, let me do some walking. Walk a little ways away from the warehouse, and then walk back. And that'll kill them. That'll kill that time. I can go ahead and punch out and go home and do some more productive stuff. You know, get myself something to eat. Get that letter out so I get myself something to eat. Anybody seen About Smith? What'd you say? What? What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, it's Parson being traded. What's up? Good morning. It's Parson, man. I don't care about Parson, man. You know what they need to worry about? Dak. They need to worry about Dak and that sorry defense. That's what they need to worry about. You know, I don't care about Parsons. If they trade him, get some more players around that defense that can do something. They shouldn't pay him all that money anyway. They shouldn't pay him all that money anyway. No, get rid of him. I can care less. But what I'm saying, yeah, Dak. Yeah, I said Dak. Get rid of Dak. They shouldn't have paid Dak all that money either. It's ridiculous. Like he choked during the playoffs. Every time, man, for the last couple of years, he had that team been stacked. That team has been stacked. Probably not last year, but he got hurt last year. But the team's been stacked though. Anyway, team's been stacked. And what does he do? What does he constantly do when they get in big game and big time moments? Even when they played Green Bay, what did he do? At home, he didn't start showing till like the third, fourth quarter. By then the game was already over. And what did the defense do? Like the defense trash. So I don't look for, and I'm you know, if you watch my videos, been around me for a long time, you may have been around me, but watch my videos for a while, you should know. Maybe it's comment on the shirt, but regardless, I'm a huge Dallas Cowboy fan, but I just keep it real, keep it a buck. And this is me lying I can't lie to myself. I know what I see, and what I see is Jerry Jones just want to be in the limelight. He should have hired a better coach for one. If I was him, if it was me, and I had the money to I'm turning around, walk the other way. But if it was me, I would have tried to. If I couldn't get Jimmy back, I would have hired Bill Belichick. They should have got Bill Belichick. He was open. He was free. But Jerry want to be in the limelight. He want to be the center of attention. So, and it's his team. And matter of fact, I can't fault him because the team's still making money. So that's at the end of the day, if you can have a losing franchise, but they've been winning. But you know, I ain't gonna say a losing franchise, but they ain't doing nothing in the playoffs. Is what I mean. But if they can have a mediocre season every year, and people still come and buy tickets and still come to the games, then well, why would I do any change in spending the money? Get a couple key players that people like. Like I say, Dak, people love Dak, and I admire Dak. I salute Dak. But I'm just saying he don't have that killer instinct when it's time, when the game is on the line. When the game is on the line, and if you got to depend on somebody to win the game for you, I can't trust Dak. I can't trust Dak to do it. I really can't. And that's just being as honest, as frank as I can. I can't trust Dak to win no game for me because put on his back, he may bring it out, or he may blow it for you. So it all depends on the defense too. The defense give it too many points. So you gotta look at that too. Yeah. But we'll see. The game's got to be played. They got another star receiver for him. But they were saying that he was a problem. He was gonna be a problem. But I think he'll be all right. I think that I forget what his name is, but I think he'll be all right. Another wide receiver they got from Pittsburgh. I think he'll be all right. But during the season, during the course of the season, he'll be fine. But once the playoffs start and that get under pressure, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What do you say? And I'm talking about the Cowboys. You tell me what team you like before you start talking about the Cowboys. Unless you're a Cowboys fan. Let me see what you're talking about. What you talking about? Who you like? Oh man, come on! You said the Raiders. Get out of here, man! Come on, man! You gotta be. Come on, man! Really? Really? The Raiders? The Raiders. They don't have no good. They don't have no good owner either. Al Davis gone. Al Davis. At least when Al Davis was around, they had a little something, but now he gone. So the Raiders don't have nothing either. So you can't talk about the Cowboys at all. At least the Cowboys making money. They ain't it used to be Oakland. They ain't even Oakland Raiders no more. They had to move them to Vegas. Why they moving to Vegas? Moving to Vegas. But I guess the Vegas is a good spot. But they trash too. Trash. Oh boy. But man, it's a sport, man. People get paid millions of dollars. I'm driving a truck, so what do I care about? I don't, I used to care like that. I'm still a fan now. I still watch the games, not as much as I used to, but I'm still a huge fan. But them guys getting paid millions of dollars. People want to get mad and want to argue and fight about the Cowboys and the Dolphins. People really love Dolphins here. I'm in South Florida. They crazy about the Dolphins, man. They sick about the Dolphins. But I ain't gonna get into all that. But I actually got into I got jumped at a party behind me talking about the Dolphins one time years ago. I think my daughter was a baby at the time. She's 19 now, so that's how long ago that was. But yeah, man, guys jumped on me and beat me up, cut my hand, everything behind a game, behind a football game. But anyway, I survived. But yeah, it's all good. God is good. And you're blessed. Despite how things may look for you, notice you're blessed. Notice you, like I said earlier, my short that I did earlier. If you walk towards God, He'll run towards you. You just have to decide to do the walking. Just walk. Have faith and walk, or jump. If you want to run. If you run, He's gonna run fast. He's gonna sprint. So you have to decide that though. It's all on you. I don't want to get people. My kids say I be preaching sometime. I don't want to be preaching, but I'm just sharing what I've seen personally. I ain't read it in a book or a magazine. I actually experienced it. So if you experience something good, you want to share it. Like, I love crafts. I always bring it up. I love live blue crabs, right? And if I had been sharing Riggins, that's a restaurant name. If I had been or Juicy Crab, I refer those places, be in those places. They don't give me no discount. I don't get no commission from them. But just sharing. Let me stop for a second. What'd you say? What that mean? Oh, what that mean? 67. Hold on, wait. Oh, okay, that's good. You retired? You retired, that's good. That's good. I ain't know how old you were, but you're a little older than me. You're a little older than me. Happy retirement. What you doing as you retire? Playing golf? Playing golf or relaxing? What you doing? Chilling? Enjoying your family? That's the important thing. That's why you work all those years. That's why you drive all those miles, right? That's why you drive all those miles. I don't know if you drove over the road or going from home, going from your family, going for your loved ones, all those weeks at a time. I know I've been through it. Weeks at a time. In the cold, in the heat. my driver leader used to ask me, how you sleep in the bunk in Arizona, California without running the AC? I said, it's something I decided to do. It's ways around everything. You gotta run truck all day and night. Knowing that what I used to do when I drove, especially if I was at a truck, I drove for Swift. And so what I would do is try to go to the terminals. They have terminals everywhere. So what I would do is like hang out inside the terminal until like the sun goes down. I would get up early in the morning and drive. So I would hang out in the terminal, take a shower, wash whatever I had to do, and then once it got dark, go inside the truck. And I didn't run the truck because I sleep in the nude, bucky naked. But yeah, butt naked. I sleep in the nude. Oh shit, I sleep in the nude and go sleep. Okay, traveling golf. That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You book your own travel. You book your own travel. I can show you how to save money. Not save money, travel at the real rates. Now I done book travel for you and your family and make commission off of it if you're interested. I can do that for you. Because that's what I do part-time. Well, full-time, I drive part-time. Let me say it like that. I drive part-time and I'm a travel agent full-time. Well, I'm a travel business coach. I teach people how to book their own travel or start their own travel business. That's what I do full-time. So yeah, change that wording around a little bit. But yeah. So back, how long I took? Well, I ain't all the way back. I'm almost back. Let me go around this way. I'm almost back. See, we got and I love the spot. I love the depot, the restaurant depot. I don't know if you guys have one where you're from, but that's a good. I thought you had to have a membership to go inside there, but you don't. See, when you think you know, you don't know. That's why education is important. You think you know something, you don't really know. But because that's what I thought. People had mentioned that and said that before, but obviously they didn't know what they was talking about, and they put me in the wrong way, in the wrong direction. Put me in the wrong direction. That's why it's good to have the right intel, the right facts. Hashtag facts. Have the good facts. That way you won't be misinformed. Let me see. I'm gonna get to your comments in a second. Let me finish. Let me get to where I'm going, and I'm gonna read your comments and respond to what you're saying. But you see where I'm at. See, it's kind of hot, so I'm trying to get in the shade. Oh boy! But it's good to get exercise in. Good to get it in. I've been working on those trucks there. Let me see. See what you're talking about. Let me read this real quick and get in the shade real quick and read what you're talking about. Oh boy, let's see. Yeah. When I first started, we were in Georgia, and we had a route. We had a load. My mentor was the owner operator, right? And they had he said, oh, we got a load going to Pennsylvania, and they had a warning, a snow warning. He was like, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. He said, it's better for you to go through it with me. You go through it for your first time by yourself. I said, what? He said, yeah, we'll be all right. So we get the, he go to sleep. He go back in the bunk. And then I start driving. And so as soon as I start driving, what you know what happens? Start snowing. And I'm scared. I'm about to poop my pants. And all these other trucks are flying by me. They flying by me, right? And get a couple down miles of the road. So I slowed down, start praying, and pass some trucks. The ones that flew by me in the ditch. So, like I said, I started praying, couple miles down the road, and I was calling his name. I said, Eric. And he ain't getting up. I don't know if he was sitting there watching or he was just actually asleep, but I doubt it. I think he was just watching, making sure that, I think he was up and just wanted me to go through what I was going through, because I started praying, and little ways down the road, it cleared up, and I was fine. Went to California, came back, same thing. I went to the snow, but I had my own truck then. I was by myself, and it started snowing, and I'd already been through it, so I wasn't scared no more. I wasn't fearful. I just knew what to do. And I handled myself accordingly, so it worked out. So that's my story when I was over the road, and yeah, I made it. It's been when I get my license, 2000. I tried to get it in 2018. I ended up getting in 2019. I've been driving ever since. Over the road, local, flatbed, drive van, reefer, you name it. Your boy done did it. But right now, I'm in a, well, I don't know. I don't know. It's better than here. Shit, excuse my language, but you see me. I'm in South Florida, so you see how I am. I'm sweating bullets. So I would say that I prefer Georgia, but in Georgia, I wouldn't want to drive in Georgia though. Like delivering like a driver, because you know it snows there sometimes too. So I don't want to be anywhere when the seasons change and it starts snowing. I don't want to be anywhere where it's snowing. I can deal with the rain and the bad rain, but I don't want to be nowhere where it's snowing. If I can avoid it. Now if I had to go back on the road, if I actually really had to, I would. But I don't think I'm gonna have to. I know I'm not gonna. Well, not think. I know I'm not gonna have to. I know I'm not gonna have to, because I earned my wings. I earned my wings as far as the because when I first got my CDL and everything, I came back home and I was trying to get a job locally. They told me I had to have my CDL for 2 years before they give me a job because of insurance purposes and everything. Yeah, I have one now. I have mine since, like I said, 2019. So yeah, but you experience some things too, huh? I know you've seen a lot over that course of time. You've been through a lot, you know. But nowadays, what I noticed. But one thing I can say about being over the road, though, to be all honest, is like, as far as my experience, I heard people say different things. As far as my experience is concerned, like going to these different truck stops and everything, if people know you're a new driver, they help you. The drivers help you. But now, I don't know how it is now because I haven't been over the road in a while, but those drivers that I came in contact with, if I had a problem, like say you just started out, you're trying to back in somewhere, trying to do certain things or trying to figure certain things out with the truck, those drivers would come out, get out of their truck, especially they doing a reset, they get out their truck and they'll help you and figure out, let you figure out, even someone will give you their number, and if you had a problem, you can call them and everything. Because my mentor, he was cool, but he was about all he cared about running them miles. But you know they get paid, the mentors get paid with Swift. I don't know how you do it now, but back then they get paid all the miles you drive, and they get paid a certain amount of money for you being in the truck. So he wanted me, all he cared about me is drive. He wasn't really trying to train me nothing. But that's just the way I see it. But it's all good. Like I said, I made it. Ain't no big deal. Yeah, I know you've seen a lot. But and people don't realize some of the stuff that truckers go through. You know, whatever you got, trucker brought it to you. So they need to say thank you for your service. You tell truckers thank them for their service too, because you know like anything can happen to you, man, out there on that road. You never know, man. I was in some small town, and the people actually followed me from the because we had some words at the truck stop, and they actually got in their car and followed me. They want to rump. They want to rump with me. They want to rump with me. They end up turning off. Yeah, it's true. Like I still kind of contact with some of my some of my people I went to school with. You know, still have them kind of time. Matter of fact, I just talked to one. He say, Chris. He say, who was this Gus Tip? Who was this Gus Tip? It's like, that's funny. He called me by my YouTube name instead of my real name. But that was cool though. That was cool. But yeah, you know, we still, you know, some of them. But yeah, let me see what time it is. I'm gonna get off of here. You know, I still got some time. I got like damn. Yeah, I got like 10 minutes left. Shit. But yeah. So yeah. So a lot of good, man. But like I said, if you do travel, and you booking your own trips, or your wife booking your trips, or whomever is booking your trips, I am a travel coach, full time, a truck driver part time, and I can show you how you can travel from the real rates, or I can actually show you how to start a travel business if you're interested in that. I just put it out there, you know. All right, subscribe. I appreciate it. And if you have you have a YouTube channel, I subscribe to that as well. And maybe I can get you on. You talk about some of your experiences driving. And people like to hear stuff like that too, you know, because it's not easy. People think it's easy, like getting over the road and being there. Because a lot of people don't, like to say you go to college and you drop out. Some people drop out when they get their CDL license. They get it, pay all that money to get it, and then they don't use it. You know, and that's a crazy thing, you know. And a lot of people can't stop smoking weed. Like, I don't understand that either. Like, when I decided to get my CDL license, I wouldn't let weed stop me from getting my CDL license. Having a job. Having a job, man. Come on, man. Like, that's one thing I don't mess around with: my freedom and my pockets. Two things. You mess with those, and we might have to leave you alone. Put you far away, far away. You mess with my freedom about my pockets, and I can't. Yeah. No way. Oh, okay. All right, then. Is he a travel agent? Well, obviously, huh? Is he a travel agent, or he just booked the trips? You don't got to be traveling to book trips. Is he a travel agent, or does he just book your trips for you? Let me ask that. So you got a passport already, so you don't need that. But yeah. Oh, he's a travel agent too? Okay. But maybe I need to talk to him. Put me in contact with him, because I can teach him how to not just get one check, but get a couple checks from being a travel agent. You know, if he's interested. But just, all this is a conversation, yes or no conversation. I can talk to him and share some information with him. He can like it or not like it. No big deal. No sweat. If you're not interested, maybe he'll be interested. So, but you can email me at gunstiptravel@gmail.com. Just have him email me, or you can email me and give me his contact information. And that's gunstiptravel@gmail.com. And maybe let me and him have a conversation about how he can get 8 checks in a month. Up to 8 checks in a month. Because booking trips are good. That's good. That's a good commission. But if you can do more than that and get paid more than that, you know, in a month, then that's even better. So, you know, let me holler at him. Maybe I can holler at him. If it's okay, you know, let me holler at him, and I can share with him. Since he's already a travel agent already, that'll be good. Because like I said, I'm looking for people in the South Florida market, mostly. But you know, to build a team up out here in Florida. But it don't matter wherever he is, wherever you are, it don't matter. You know, it could be there too. You know, but I actually got to call. I got to call like a couple people when I get off work. Today, I got to call a couple people a couple people when I get off work because they've been hitting me up. But like I said, yesterday I want to call, like Sundays when my relax day, I want to relax a little bit, but I still did some stuff. But I want to relax on Sundays and give God thanks. And even though I don't attend church that often, but I haven't been in a while. I haven't been in a while, but that doesn't mean I don't believe. And you don't have to go to church in order to say you believe in God, because you don't have to go to church to say you believe in God or to give God some time. All right, man. Enjoy yourself, man. That's right. Enjoy yourself. And enjoy your retirement. Enjoy your retirement. You earned it. So, and like you say, you subscribe. So I'm not going nowhere. I'll be here. I've been on YouTube since 2011. Yeah, 2011 probably shorter than that. I'm not sure. I've been on YouTube for a while, so I'm not going nowhere. Unless I'm gone. That's the only way. That's the only way. But besides that, I'm here. So, but anyway, let me, I'm finna log off anyway. Hold on, folks. I'll be right back. Hold on. I had to do something real quick, but yeah. So, oh yeah, you welcome. No problem. Like you earned it. Especially driving trucks all that time. You definitely earned it, because it's not easy dealing with people and customers and different spots, different areas of the world, different parts of the world, rather. Man, come on. I know. And I ain't been doing it as long as you, so not even close. And I know how it is. It get aggravating sometimes. And people don't care that. People don't care. Some people don't care that they'll run right into you. Run you over, run into you, knock you down, knock you up. It don't matter to them. But anyway, glad I came on. Glad I was able to share a little bit. Got my walking in. Most I did it because I was walking. And I did it for me. I did it for me. That ain't selfish, is it? It's not selfish at all. It's not selfish for you to do something for yourself. Yeah, I did it for me. Because I knew I needed to walk. And that what I did, them 25 minutes, that killed two birds with one stone. So I can't go again later, but I can focus on other stuff later on, like getting home and, doing what I'm supposed to do, doing what I got to do at home. And it don't even matter. So I may come back live again later on today, but, it's all for a divine purpose, all for a purpose. You can't worry about, like I said yesterday, you can't worry about nobody else. You got to do what's best for you all the time. Because like I said, people won't show up. You have to show up for yourself. And then when you show up for yourself, it ain't got to be, people will show up for you, and you'll be surprised who the people are. You don't even know. People you don't even know will be a blessing to add value to your life if you show up. Oh, that's a good one. I love that, because that happened to me today. And like I said, I'm talking about something that I heard about. I'm talking about something that I experienced today myself. If you show up for yourself, people will show up for you. And that's about divine. That's about divine order. What they say, divine order. Divine order. Yeah, that's divine order. Let me get the sun. Yeah, if you show up for yourself, people will show up for you. You just gotta want to do that, and desire to do that, and it'll happen for you. So let me see what time it is. Oh, I got 4 minutes. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I hope everybody I got 4 minutes to clock out, before I can clock out rather. But I'm glad I was able to come on here and share a little bit that I did share, and talk to people out, especially the gentleman that's been driving all that time. So, but I'll be back later on to talk about other stuff, basically the travel industry. For those that, like I said, I am a trucker part-time. I'm a travel agent, a travel coach full-time. So either way, I'll be seeing you all on the next video. And like I said, because all my videos, when I do my videos, like I always say, tell somebody you love them, because you never know when you're gonna go. You never know when they're gonna go. Kiss the ones you love, because you never know when you can kiss them again. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Have a great day on purpose. I'm out. Peace out.